Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ustadh, I pray you are well. I've got two questions for you. But before I ask the questions, let me just give you some context. So when I recite ayahs like Ayatul Kursi, or when I hear others make dua, I hear people invoke Allah using his names Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum. I was wondering, number one, what do these names mean? Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum. Secondly, what impact can I expect if I was to invoke Allah using these names or attributes? This is something that's been on my mind. Really look forward to your response, inshallah. Jazakallahu khair.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sayyid, what an amazing question, mashallah and Mubarak, you've just asked. So, Al-Hayy Al-Qayyum. Wow, these are two of the most powerful of Allah's Asma wal Sifat, most powerful of his names and attributes. It's almost impossible to do them justice in a couple of minutes, but let me just try and give you what I'm going to describe as a bit of a flavour, a little bit of a taster for how amazing these names actually really truly subhanallah are. Let's begin with Al-Hayy. We translate it of course as the ever-living, okay? But when you start looking linguistically at the depth of the meaning of Al-Hayy, the ever-living, it's quite remarkable. What it literally would mean in a snapshot is he's ever-living, yes, but he's perfectly living, perfectly ever-living. What does that mean? We might live a long time, but we don't live perfectly. We have needs. We have the need for sleep, we have the need for food, we have the need for biological functions, we have the need for all of these things. The perfectly ever-living means that he's free from all needs. He sustains himself entirely. Neither sleep overtakes him nor slumber. Ayatul Kursi, sinatun wala nawm. Neither sleep nor slumber. He doesn't get tired. He doesn't need sustaining as in food. He doesn't need sustaining as in sleep. He doesn't need sustaining in any way, shape or form. He is Al-Hayy, the perfectly living, the eternally living, the ever living. That's an amazing concept, right? Let's link that to Al-Qayyum, the self-sustaining. What does it mean to be self-sustaining? We've just seen that he, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as Al-Hayy, doesn't need anything himself. But equally as Al-Qayyum, the self-sustaining, not only he sustains himself, but he sustains all of creation. You and I need Al-Qayyum to sustain us. We need him as Ar-Razaq to give us rizq. We need his Rahmah as Ar-Rahman. We need his love as Al-Wadud. We need his generosity as Al-Kareem. And all of these are encompassed in Al-Qayyum, the self-sustaining. So these are two of the most amazing and wonderful of Allah's Asma wal Sifat. What are the implications if we were to make dua with using these particular names and attributes? Well, we know that the sincerity of our du'as and the way we call out and the way we connect with the dua and conceptualize it, that has a direct implication on the applicability and the efficacy and the chance of it being responded to. So when you're desperate and you need, and I'm going to use that word need over again, who better to call out for your needs from than Al-Hayy and Al-Qayyum? Sayyid, I hope that makes sense and answers your question. Take care. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.